How do Mime Artists, and welcome to this week's Safari. Quite a few Alolan Pokemon, starting off with Rockruff. So the team I've gone in with is pretty much, I would recommend this team no doubt. There is a Meloetta for the nosedive, occasionally doing a lot of damage, really boosting the moves left just for the catch rates. There is Keldeo, and this has power of 4+, so again it's just boosting the attack power, hopefully keeping some more moves, and the catch rates for these aren't the worst, but it's helpful if you've got 1 or 2 extra moves from Keldeo or Meloetta using its nosedive, something along those lines. So Valcraft 19%, just a couple moves left, not too shabby in the slightest. I was able to catch it. So I'm assuming there will be a Lycanroc possibly next week if we've got a Rockruff this week. Rockify, a base power 40, probably won't use it that much. Next up here is Raticate. This one is the one that you will see most often. 8 moves, and it can be beaten easily in just a couple. If you've got Gengar, which you should always take along to these safaris, no matter if it is effective, ineffective, super effective, whatever it is, Gengar is just OP at these safari stages. See, there Meloetta doing about 1400 extra in damage, and for some very easy stages that can take down half its health sometimes. 5 moves left, again another simple stage. With this safari it will just be trying to complete it. The difficulty in that will be finding the Dugtrio and just being able to catch it, things like that. But 15% for Rattata, caught, no bother. Attack power 30 and crowd control, again something you'll not really use, I don't think, a great deal. Raticate, this one a little bit more tricky, some disruptions are a little bit inconvenient, quite a few breakable blocks down the side. Don't bring along a Rock Break plus Pokemon, it's not really necessary, and it's, although there's breakable blocks on I think probably every stage, it's very unnecessary because you can still make combos without issue and beat it with a couple of moves left, as its HP is very minimal. Once you get Mega Gengar working, it'll be a breeze, an absolute breeze. So with 2 moves left, the catch rate is 17%, 17. Not the best, not the worst. Give it a couple of tries and you'll beat it, no doubt. There was a fairly even spread. Rattata was the most common occurring, then Rockruff, then Raticate, and then Dugtrio. Diglett as well, pretty common occurring, as we'll just see here. 8 moves for this one, very simple. Use Meloetta, got a nosedive, then you can always just try for a Keldeo, another Meloetta, and watch it as it just takes a couple of moves to beat. This is such a delightfully simple safari stage. Just a sliver of health left, took, well, 3 moves left, could easily be done with quite a few more. Just depends on the placement and the RNG gods. For 3 moves left, there are 13%. Again, not the best, but could easily be at least 5 moves left, taking it maybe up to about 17 to 20%, I would assume. A rank that, nae bother. 30 attack power and Rock Break plus. Again, probably one you're not really going to use. Attack power just 30 isn't the best. And last up here is the Dugtrio, Alolan Dugtrio with all of the hair. To start this, I'd recommend making the match of the Dugtrio, as it's got the ability 3-4, so it gives you a little bit of a boost, which is always not too shabby. Takes away some of the breakable blocks as well. There are very few moves on this stage, so be very careful with it not to just mindlessly make moves. But once you get rid of most of the blocks, try to get a Meloetta using the nosedive. That will really help, and a Keldeo Power 4+ took me sailing to the finish. And Mega Gengar is just a bit late as per usual, showing up when the battle's already over. One move left, 22%, certainly quite good. One move left, that's not too shabby. 18 base catch rate, caught it, no bother myself. If you want to use a Great Ball, it comes up very rarely. I got one occurrence of it, and this was the first time I saw it. 60 attack power and 3 force as its ability. Attacks do more damage when a match of 3. Very fitting that it's on a Dugtrio. Thank you very much for watching, and how do Mime Artists?
Eggs! Eggs! E-double-G-S eggs!